Trading is risky. Please read the disclaimer and enjoy the video. Hey guys, this is Mr. Trader, and today we're going to do a flash analysis of EURJPY's price action. Today is June 20th, 2024. Let's get started. Now, starting with the weekly time frame, we wanted to note down the drawn liquidity. The drawn liquidity for this week was this buy side, and this buy side in the future. So these two in the future, this week. So what I also noted down was this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, FTC or fair value gap. You can see that the previous week closed right on the 50% or the midpoint of this fair value gap. And you can see the open here. So the bodies of the candles are respecting the midpoint. This is a clear indication that we might see bullishness in the future. Moving on to the lower time frame, the daily time frame. The only thing I really marked down that was notable to my eyes was this inversion consequent encroachment. I also saw this over here, but these two more or less aligned, and I usually want to use the last 3 days as my reference points for the future. So now moving on to the lower time frame. This is the 1 hour time frame. I noted down the true day open. So the true day open starts at 12 a.m. New York time. And you can see after the Judas swing over here, hitting this inversion fair value gap, or this inversion consequent encroachment, we made an expansion going up, leaving this fair value gap, this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. And doing so, we also see that this breaker block on the left ties up and combines with this FTC over here, creating a unicorn setup. So we can use this as an entry point if you really want. Now, finding a target is very difficult. So to find an accurate target, we can use this liquidity point, or we can use different ways of getting to that level. So I used the flout, I used the central bank dealing range, and I also used the Asian range. And I pulled up these notable levels over here using the standard deviations of the expansion legs, or the legs that these ranges occur. And you can see this level, this nice level that's right in the middle of all these 3 points, and which is a 50 level, right? That's an institutional level. So that's why I chose 170 and 0.150 as my level of interest for today. Now, obviously, moving to the lower time frames, the only thing I noted down from this time frame, the 30-minute, is this inversion fair value gap. Now, this could be very important because we can use this inversion fair value gap to notify us that we're going to be heading for the buy side. Now, going to the 15-minute time frame, goes this 15-minute fair value gap. I decided to use it as inversion fair value gap because obviously it's a bullish day, right? We're looking for bullish prices, and we want to see that these fair value gaps are used for support. Now, this is also very important because we can see that it's getting violated, and we can see the expansion moving forward, and these are all points of interest that we can get into the market and become profitable. Now, moving on to the 1 minute time frame. Now you can see there's this consolidation over here, priming the buy side or the sell stops to be hit. Now, moving down, you can use this as your leg to get in using the OTE setup. And now down here, the manipulation leg, you can see that we didn't necessarily drop down and create a breaker block, right? You can use this mitigation block, but on GBP/JPY, you can see this SMT, and you can actually see that there was a breaker block. Now, moving forward, you can see the violation of the inversion fair value gaps. This is a prime sign that we're going to head for buy side. So you can use OTE to enter from here, or you can use other means of entering that we can discuss in the future. Moving on deeper into the market maker buy model, you can see the consolidation, the accumulation, the manipulation, the distribution, the redistribution, and the actual final target. Moving here, you can see this in the real charts. You can see that this is a consolidation. Usually they're bigger than the manipulation, actually almost all the time. So you want to see that the manipulation is very fast and quick, and you usually want to see for SMT. Now, obviously, you can use this to enter with on an OTE setup, and you can use the distribution as an OTE setup. You can use almost anything as an OTE setup, but the thing is, if we want to look for precision, we want to look for other ways of entering. Right? You can use this order block over here, right? We can use this, and we can use this fair value gap, use this fair value gap, use this fair value gap. We can use this order block over here, and you can see it clearly hitting the target. Now, this is exactly what I noted down. This is the order block, hitting multiple times, 1, 2, 3, and usually you don't want to hit it more than 3 times. right? So you want to make sure that you're not in a trade that you're uncomfortable with. And if you don't want to get into this leg, you can have this redistribution, right? And obviously, the more redistributions that you have, the rare the occurrence of that actually is. But during the higher time frames, right, and moving on to the lower time frames, from the extreme ends, you can get a lot more redistributions. So over here, you can use this fair value gap, this order block, and obviously the expansion through this buy side liquidity and heading for the target. So that's basically it. Thank you for watching and have a great day.